It is now my pleasure to hand the program on to an outstanding personality from CBS television, WCBS, Jim Jensen.
Thank you, Bill. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The first field of endeavor here for inductees to our Hall of Fame Sports Museum, professional basketball. And Weed Eubank and I were discussing it, and he said that if they called all the traveling they used to call, they'd never get a game finished today in the NBA. He also said my two awardees were in the days before basketball became an official contact sport. Our first awardee, Harry Gallatin, known all over the world as Harry the Horse. 6 feet, 6 inches, 210 pounds. We've said would have made a great tight end if he didn't bruise too easily. He could really clear the boards. As for longevity, during his 9 years with the New York Knickerbockers, he did not miss a single game, 610 games in a row, then an NBA record. Harry Gallatin. Harry.
Thank you very much. It's indeed an honor for me to accept this induction into the New York Sports Hall of Fame. New York has always been something special for me, country boy from Illinois. And I'd like for you to recognize a partner of mine, a teammate. My wife Bev is here. If you'd give her a hand, I'd appreciate it. I'd like to thank one of the greatest people in the world, and my coach, Joe Lapchick, and my teammates for this honor, because without them, I wouldn't be here. Thank you very much.
A member of basketball's Hall of Fame in Springfield, Mass, and we're proud to have him here at the New York Sports Museum and Hall of Fame, Harry the Horse Gallatin. How'd you get the name the Horse?
Well, I guess they could never get me out the lineup, and when a ball went on the floor, I was the first one to go after it.
You suffered a bit as a coach with the Knicks after playing some great years. It's tough to coach, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's a little different. Not much you can do. As a player, you can do something about what's happening out there, but as a coach, all you can do is pray.
Why was tonight special for you here in New York?
Well, I think for the fans of New York to pay tribute to you for the years that you spent here, and then being associated with all these inductees is quite an honor.
Harry, the game has changed quite a bit, as you well know, in basketball, and what do you see in it?
Well, I think it's a lot faster than we used to play, but they still run the same kind of plays, and it hasn't changed that much.
I just thought the players years ago used to think a lot more, than they're not as physical.
Well, yes, and I've said from time to time that they play give-and-go basketball today. Give it to me and go to hell.
Harry, again, congratulations.
Thank you very much. You bet.
you.
My pleasure.